This is Pavlos Pavlidis, and I like playing with my dad.
Welcome to 5 Minutes with Dad, starring Pavlos and Angela Pavlidis, where you get to spend a few minutes with the smartest and coolest kids in the whole world, and their dad, too. And now, here are your hosts, Pavlos, Angela, and Nick Pavlidis.
Who's ready for an awesome episode 5 Minutes with Dad? Me. Okay, let's start the show.
You're answering your own question? What am I? A box of donuts?
Okay.
All right, so we have something really cool going on today. We haven't recorded in a few weeks because I've been busy setting up a brand new podcast room. So my ghostwriting business has expanded a little bit, and we're doing a whole bunch of different things with people now. We're helping them put some events based on their books. We're helping them make digital courses based on their books, and I got a digital course of my own that I created. And we needed more space. So what I did was I got a commercial condo, an office condo that has 6 offices in it, 3 closed offices and 3 open offices. And we turned one of the closed offices, and it's still a work in progress, we still have some things to do with it, into a podcast studio that we can do podcasting and even some video work. So Pavlos might be opening up some toys that he likes and just showcasing some stuff and doing some video or something in the future. We'll see how comfortable he gets. And same thing with Ange. Right now, I got Pavlos here. Angela's in the office, but she's in the little kitchenette
because she's eating a waffle and going to the bathroom.
Yes, she's getting ready. She's getting herself ready. She's fine. And so she's out there. She's going to join us maybe in a few minutes. But Pavlos and I wanted to talk about something that's really important, and that is kindness. In this new year, in 2020, we want to lead the charge of kindness in the world. So we are just focusing on little simple ways to be kind with each other and to each other and for each other. So, but first, before we do that, Pavlos is going to share a couple of ideas of how he can be kind doing the little things that anyone can do.
Well, you can open a door for someone, or if someone can't bend down because their leg hurts, you can pick something up for them.
Yes, yeah. But before we get into the details of that, we're going to share. Pavlos is going to share 2, or 2 or 3 maybe, and we'll get him to do some more. And I'll share a couple things that we can do to be kind to each other. But before we do,
it's time for the joke of the week.
Yes, we got a new toy. When I said I set up the podcast studio, we got a new mixer for our show. Typically, we just did a microphone. That makes all
kinds of sounds.
And we don't have all the sounds loaded. But
yeah, but we have like the or the
laugh track. So when Pavlos can have someone laugh at his jokes.
Wrong. Okay. Well, how about knock knock?
Who's there?
Justice.
Justice who?
Justice once. Will you laugh at my knock knock jokes?
So we're getting used to this new studio, and Pavlos has his own mic this time, and he likes to press the buttons. So he moves his face away, and I'm not sure if you actually got to hear that joke because he was so worried about pushing the laugh track button. So why don't you try? They probably heard it, but just in case, why don't you try the joke again, and I'll push the button this time, okay?
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Justice.
Justice who?
Justice once. Will you laugh at my knock knock joke? That's what it meant to be.
I pressed the sad trombone. All right, what else we got? Wait, what do you want to do? You want to do this one? That spooky noise means...
We have a to be continued one.
Yes, we have a to be continued one for those who didn't hear because Pavlos moved his face away from the mic. To be continued.
And now it's time for the resource of the week.
Yes, mind blown. All right, so Pavlos has this really cool little
squishy ball I've been playing with.
Squishy ball he's been playing with, but it's not a typical squishy ball. It's one of the big giant
And it's really strong, so you can stretch.
Yeah, stretch and pull and squeeze. It's an elastic construction sensory ball. And they say that it's good for stress and anxiety release, special needs, and things like that. So Pavlos he's actually using it right now because I need him to keep his hands busy so he doesn't tap on the table and make noise on the new setup because I still don't have the new setup down. I still got to figure out exactly how to make it all work together. And then, so if you want to pick one up, you can go to 5minuteswithdad.com/stretch and you can pick it up. All right. So Pavlos, why don't you share share a story about kindness that someone did for you. Okay.
Well, every time when I go to recess and we have to walk in, Misael, a kid at our school, will hold the door for all the fifth graders.
Wow. That's nice. And he does it to be kind, right?
Yeah.
And when you're walking through and you don't have to open the door and you see someone there who's holding the door, how does that make you feel?
Happy.
And how does it make you feel about Misael?
Thankful.
Yeah, that's so cool. So, all right. So how simple is that? You can volunteer to open the door. All you got to do is stand and hold the door.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not big planning. It takes you 1 second to do, right?
All you have to do is this. Hold the doorknob or handle and keep it open.
Yes. And Angela, did you just pop in? You can go walk up to the mic. Go ahead. Angela's got her own mic. We just
unmuted her, so now she's able to talk.
Because we had her mic on mute just in case we wouldn't hear some noise in the background. So Angela, yes, what are you going to say? What's up, Ange?
Hi.
Ange, can you tell us an example of being kind?
Helping someone pick something up if their leg hurts?
Yes, that's
like what?
Pavlos heard you say that before. So Pavlos and Ange, I want you guys to talk to each other. Pavlos sounds like Pavlos is starting to interview you. So why don't Pavlos interview you about
I don't want an interview.
All right, so tell us a story about helping someone pick something up if their leg hurts or if they drop something and their hands are full.
So our grandmother has like her leg hurts when she bends down sometimes, and she can't bend down all the way because it will really hurt her. So when she drops something, I pick it up for her.
Well, that's really nice, and I bet you mind blown. Pavlos. So we are going to spare the listeners from having to hear constant noises because we're not going to be pressing them a lot. Okay?
Dun,
Yeah.
Dun.
We'll press them every once in a while. That's Ange, which one's your favorite of the ones? We only have 6 set up for today.
This is my favorite.
Okay, and then we're gonna.
Or my favorite 3.
This is my favorite. This is my favorite.
Be continued.
To be continued.
Dad, do your favorite.
You know what we should have
This is
done?
my second favorite, and then I'll show you my third.
Yes, our second favorite's the intro, and the third favorite is the outro. But don't worry, the show's not ending. We got a couple more minutes
Yes.
left.
And Dad, how about your favorite one?
My favorite one?
Is this one?
I don't know what my favorite one is. I don't really have a favorite one.
No,
Let me see.
I have a favorite one.
Oh, that's a spooky one.
No, that's actually my second one.
Yeah?
I feel like Dad's favorite is this.
I kind of like womp, womp, womp.
No, Dad, do you like this one? Angela.
Yeah, I like that one. We're gonna record our own. We can
Yeah.
record our own. And then we'll go.
Wow, I want to do one. This is me.
I told you.
Only mine.
I told you once we get the studio.
Yeah, once we get at least 10
and if
10 podcasts.
Yes, we got to get 10 podcasts done so we can get through the flow.
Oh, yeah.
And then we can start adding a little complications to it. So we just got to
yeah.
keep it simple, right?
Whoever's listening to this.
Yeah, they're just hearing us talk about the podcast and our favorite stuff.
Yeah, but
But now we're gonna go back to the real
continue.
stuff.
Wait, hold on.
Oh, we got to be continued, Ange. Ready? This episode will be...
Continue.
Continued.
Okay, ready? Now we'll do this. And we're back. All right. It just sounds like we did a continuation, but we just pretended and we just did every couple seconds, okay?
Yeah.
Well, that's what we could do. We could, if we had the kindness thing and then we stopped and we said to be continued after the resource of the week, and then we did the resource of the week, then we could come back. And then it would be continued, but they wouldn't have to wait. But maybe we will do a series.
Dad, maybe
at one
we
point.
can say, hold on.
Yeah, maybe we do some series at one.
So everyone who's listening to this part doesn't have to listen to it. So maybe we could do a thing that we do like to be continued, and we're just like, just kidding. We're never gonna continue any videos.
Oh yeah, but what we could do is we could tell a story about something that we're looking forward to doing.
And then we could do it to be continued.
Yeah, and then say, well, this story will be continued. And then you guys at the end could go, to be continued. All right.
So like this?
We'll show you all of them.
To be
Continue.
To be continued. Okay,
right.
we'll show you all of the buttons.
right.
First one.
one's the intro.
Which you've already heard.
Second one's the
No,
outro.
We're not going to tell you that one because you're going to hear it.
Well, they already heard it a second. Second
True.
one's the outro. The third one is
Laugh. Fourth one is Dad's favorite.
sad trombone.
Fifth one is. Sixth one is my third favorite. Wrong. Then my
What is?
fourth.
Wait, this is the fifth, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That was the seventh. And here's the eighth.
To be continued.
Continued. To be continued.
All right. So, Angela, you have. We're back. Angela, you got a kindness. You help people if their leg hurts or that you just help people do something that they're having trouble doing. So you lend your
And
support.
here's another one.
What do you got, Ange?
Fist bump.
Fist bump.
And Dad, you have to share one too.
Yes, so I'm going to share one. So sometimes kindness, all you need to do is be an encouragement to people.
Encouragement.
So you can let people know that you hear them,
Let
and if
people
they're and if they're struggling with something or
Struggle
they're
with
just
something.
feeling a little bit grumpy, you can just listen. And you know what? Listening.
Yeah, I'm back now.
Pablo's is
Just
back.
listen.
I just dropped my
Yes.
squishy ball, so I muted myself.
Yeah, just listening to someone when they are struggling can help them really.
Well, Angela won't be
get
here right
through.
now.
Yeah,
She's
Angela.
going to do something.
Angela just paused and she's walking out. So here's the thing. So we got this new setup where you can mute individual
Yeah.
microphones.
Yeah, you
So-
can go bye-bye, friend.
Yeah. So the kids are
And the
getting-
green button, this button, will mute everyone else.
Yeah. Pavlos, do you want to go help Angela real quick? And then I will. So I'm just going to explain. So we got this new mixer, and it allows you to mute individual microphones. So if someone has to sneeze, they can mute their microphone, and then they can unmute themselves. So that way we don't have to cut it out later in the show, because after we're done recording, we edit the show. If someone falls or someone takes a break to go get a waffle like Angela did, but we don't have to do that anymore because now we can mute it and edit during the show. So that'll help us record even more shows because they'll be easier to record, but we need to get used to it. And the kids are really excited. They like pressing the buttons on this mixer. So that's why I'm trying to let them get that excitement out of them and press the buttons so you can hear all the things. So we'll have more things to do. So Pavlos just went to help Angela. He's back now. He's just putting on his headphones and then he's going to unmute his mic and we're going to give it a recap. We got number one. We got the way to be kind. Number one was Pavlos's hold the door is a way to be kind. Number two was Angela's help people pick stuff up.
Definitely.
And number three is just listen. If you listen to people when they're upset or when they're grumpy and truly listen and not interrupt and just give them someone and understand them, you can make someone's day. So let's do a little bit more of that. And don't forget the resource of the week, 5minuteswithdad.com/stretch. And that's the pull, stretch, and squeeze stress ball for kids and adults. It's kind of cool. That's a 3-pack.
Everyone likes it.
Yes.
Out of here.
Yeah, everyone likes it. Everyone in our family likes it.
Dad was playing with it when I was gone.
So don't forget to pick that up. And don't forget to be kind to each other. And thank you so much for listening to 5 Minutes with Dad. Here comes the outro.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to 5 Minutes with Dad. To connect with Pavlos, Angela, and Nick, subscribe to the 5 Minutes with Dad newsletter at 5minuteswithdad.com.